Okay, so here we are at day three. You may or may not have noticed, but we're kind of losing our momentum here. So not don't have a lot of stuff planned. So just to give you a heads up, but off we go.
Yep.
This is the D line to 18th in California. Stand clear. The doors are closing.
Okay, so we are done. we're tapping
toast.
it. Yeah. So pretty much we just spent the entire time in the main event room. First panel was Mark Shepard. What did you think?
That was awesome. I couldn't place him until they played a little clip from Supernatural, and then I was like, oh, that's where he was from. So, yeah, I knew him from Doctor Who, but I couldn't place him. I knew him from somewhere else. So when it finally dawned on me, it was cool to hear him. He was cool.
Yeah, he was real funny, and I was disappointed that he was the only one that actually kind of played with the interpreters, sign language interpreters a bit. I mean, Behrman really good.
Behrman really messed with them. Gave them a challenge.
More than one, I'm sure. But yeah. Anyway, so that was fun, and then it was David Tennant, and so what did you think of that? Huh?
After seeing Behrman and then Tennant, Behrman is very manic, very theatrical, very in your face, if you will, and Tennant is not.
Yeah, he's very
even-keeled. Laid back,
yeah.
Just like having a conversation with you in a living room. I mean, he was
very much so.
Very much just chill. And it was kind of, he had some humorous moments too, so that was kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was fun.
Most self-deprecating.
Self-deprecating.
He's like, I'm Scottish. I was brought up. I forget which.
Presbyterian.
And he's like, any time I start to feel
good about myself, I always feel guilty.
Yeah.
So
that was, and then Billy Piper, which
we were actually going to stay for Billy Piper, but we didn't want to give up our seats, so we just kind of stayed where we were. But Billy Piper, actually, she was very enlightened, or enlightening.
Yeah.
What I didn't like about her is she actually she doesn't watch Doctor Who. She's not a Whovian as much as you might imagine somebody who's been on the show.
Right.
So I was a little disappointed about that, but she was very honest about it, and I'd rather her be honest.
Oh yeah,
so,
exactly.
And she was still. It was worth seeing.
Well, and it's not like she's like I just swear off the show. It's just like I have a life with kids, and I can't
Her thing is when her children. She's hoping that her children will be interested at some point, and then they all can sit down and she can really hold those moments with her children. And I actually think that's kind of sweet.
Yeah, but to have as a kid, how much interest do you really take in your parents' career?
And that's what she's saying. I'm trying. They're at that age now, and now I'm trying to engage them, but they aren't having any of it yet. So wait a few years. But
yeah.
So it's kind of disappointing to hear that she's not a Whovian, like a diehard Whovian, but it's okay. She's done other things.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay, whatever, it's like this is a cool show,
She was okay.
And then it was Ron Perlman.
I love Ron Perlman, but I actually love him from something not monster related. I love him from The Magnificent Seven, where he plays.
Oh yeah.
He plays a minister who's struggling with his conscience, and yet being an enforcer, so to speak. So that's worth checking out, by the way. It was really good, and he was pretty entertaining. He played it much more straight. So make a joke, keep a straight face, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it was fun to hear him, and I can so see him. I see him in. I never watched all of Sons of Anarchy, just because it was triggering me because it's very violent, very dark, very dark. But when he got on the stage, I could just see him as that character in something. So that was fun.
And it was kind of sorry, trying to keep the camera in a good spot here. But it was. I don't think he realized that there were people under the age of 18.
He was swearing like a sailor until he realized.
Until there was a kid actually asked a question. He's like, oh.
And then he started censoring himself. Which was really unfortunate because it was too late. The damage was already done. He might have been himself. But
I thought it was a case where someone forgot to tell him the language disclaimer, or he just didn't give a but
think about Barrowman though. Barrowman was like, if you're bringing your children here, you already know what kind of show you're going to get.
Although Barrowman didn't curse.
No, but he did. He was over the top, and he talked about gay rights, and he talked about things that may not be appropriate for young children. But my attitude is, hey, you're bringing children in here, you get what you get.
Yeah, and
you bring children to a con. Come on, you're gonna get what you get. Because you're gonna see.
I don't know. I mean, with Comic-Con though, I think
some of the costumes, some of the you're gonna see things. Be prepared. If you're not prepared to answer questions from your kids, don't bring your kids to a con. That's all I'm saying.
Again, I disagree, but there was one comment that Ron Perlman made that I really disagree with. That he said things are worse off than they were 50 years ago, which may be true if you're a white Caucasian male. If you ask,
he's talking about.
I know he was talking about filmmaking.
In context.
But it just.
If you take it at face value.
If you take it for the words that he actually said.
Yeah.
So then because he prefaced it like we live in a time where things are not better off than there was.
But what he was talking about in context was filmmaking and the magic being dumbed down. That's what he was talking about.
I know, but still, I just
the way he put it.
The way he worded, I mean, it was off the cuff. So I'm sure he doesn't actually believe that things in general are better because if you talk to
he started out by saying how crappy Trump is. So
that's true. He
so
did make
I think he acknowledges that shit. But he also made the comment that history repeats itself.
Yeah.
So and that's what I always say. That's what I've been saying since day one about presidency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's cycles.
Just cycle through, and if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it. Or or own it.
Yeah.
Either way. But don't be wishy-washy and just badmouth somebody to badmouth them, because that's not good.
But yeah, I just had an emotional reaction to that. It's like, ask any woman, ask any black, Mexican, or gay, LGBTQ.
Mostly.
Ask them whether things were better off 50 years ago. But anyway, that was more my emotional reaction than anything.
We're off of that topic. Anyway, so the con's over for us anyway.
Yeah, we're tapped out. We're done. Anyway, so thank you for watching. If you do like what you see, please like and subscribe. And if where do we go to next? If you have any comments or
It's been a long day.
it's been a long weekend. If you do have any comments or questions, please post them below. Please post them below, and we'll see you later.
Bye.